Welcome back to Traveling Dice. I'm Jason. I am really excited for the upcoming release of Warhammer the Old World. We don't have an official date yet, but it does seem like it is soon. And I really think that it's probably coming at the end of 2023. I don't have any inside knowledge, but that's just what my gut feeling is telling me. And I want to start a project that is kind of ramping up for Warhammer the Old World. And a couple of years back, I came across a really, I wouldn't say cheap, but affordable, good deal on eBay for a Bret army. And I didn't have any Bret models, and I picked it up. And I was thinking that I would start working on it way back when, and I didn't, which actually works out fairly well because of the new base sizes. So I am going to start this, and I am definitely guilty of painting a ton and then having a lull in painting. And I want to try to set up this series of videos that will just hopefully force me to just paint a more reasonable pace, just regularly, right? Paint a little bit regularly. So what I am committing to right now is doing a weekly video update on the Bretonnia Army project, where my weekly goal is going to be to paint one knight and one Bretonnian archer. And that if I do this for a year, I will, have 52 archers painted, which I do have, I think a little over 52 archers. And I'll have 52 knights painted if I manage to do this over the course of a year. And I do think that Warhammer the Old World will be out prior to a year passing, but that's okay. Whatever I have painted, we can start to see the field immediately. And my hope is that this will allow me to jump into Warhammer the Old World without any hesitancy, right? I'll already have hopefully a small painted force by the time it comes out, and just kind of keep adding to it. Now, you might be wondering, well, what am I doing for basing here? It seems like the 20 mil guys are going to be on 25 mil bases. So my archers are going to be put on these 25 mil MDF bases, and I am kind of rethinking my basing scheme. I'm also rethinking how I magnetize troops. And what I'm doing is just drilling a hole that's essentially the exact size of a rare earth magnet. In the past, I'd put the metal on the base and have the magnet be in the transporting container. And now I'm going to, I think, switch it up for some of my newer things. Have the magnet in the base and the metal inside the container. So these, it seems really confident that they're going to be on 25 mils. I feel really confident in that. I haven't seen an official cavalry update here, but I suspect very strongly that the cavalry troops are going to be on 30 by 60s. And I feel confident enough in this that I've actually already purchased a bunch of these MDFs that are 30 by 60. Now, could I be wrong? Absolutely, I could be wrong. But I do want to start the project. And, if I was betting, I would bet pretty heavily that this is going to be what cavalry troops are on. And in fact, kind of looking at some of these guys, here's an example of just a randomly grabbed cavalry model, and he's on the original base here, which is 25 mil by 50 mil, and then I just put that base on top of the 30 by 60. And I mean, yeah, it looks good. In fact, I think they fit even better. And I held up a couple other models. I mean, Chaos Knights, they actually still fill up that base. But I think the bigger base sizes are actually going to be a blessing in disguise. And as I'm working on this project, those are the bases that I'm going to be using. And yeah, we'll see how they look as they get painted up. I'm also going to go for a painting scheme where each knight is going to have his individual colors. I think it looks like Warhammer the Old World might support an army that's more uniform, but I'm going to go with the traditional variety. I think that that's really appealing to me. Maybe it's just nostalgia, but that's what I'm going to go with. So if you want to check out this weekly update and see how the army starts to shape out, I welcome you to do that. But what I really think would be cool is if you want to jump on board and start a project of your own and share in the comments how your project is going and how your weekly progress is going. If you want to be in on this, and also make a commitment in the comments of what you're working on. Do you want to get a model done a week? Do you want to start assembling something? Do you have something that you're working on? And maybe we can just encourage each other. Regardless, even if you just want to check it out. And yeah, cheers to all of those who are really excited for Warhammer to once again be a living, breathing game. Bye for now.